Hello everyone, and welcome to our Horizon Zero Dawn Let's Play. Today we embark upon our adventure with Revenge of the Nora.
Devil's Grief. Foreboding sight, huh?
Don't you ever wonder what it used to look like? Back when the old ones lived here.
You're not like other Nora.
That's what they tell me.
War Chief? Our scouts found enemy camps in the ruins, guarding the approach to the Ring of Metal.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed. Wipe out the camps, and our enemies in the Ring of Metal won't see us coming.
I'll take out the alarms.
We'll send Braves to each camp to lie in wait. Which you start, they'll help finish.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we actually need to clear 3 camps. As of the moment, we do have one of the camps directly in front of us. We do need to destroy the alarm, which is going to be a little bit challenging. However, it looks like we're able to highlight many individuals. Obviously, we do have a watcher over here. Not entirely what I want to see, considering that they kind of have some really good vision. And that makes our life a lot more challenging than it otherwise normally would be. But I think we're up for the challenge, though. And the off chance that things don't quite work out in our favor, I'm sure our ability to use our bow, or just our melee weapons in general, will probably be pretty good. Now, unfortunately, we do have several individuals. Now, I'm actually going to spend just a moment to try to mark as many of them as we can, just because I have quickly found that they really start moving around. They get a little bit scared, any slight movements, and all of a sudden they're screaming for help and looking for their new buddy, and just many problems that, quite frankly, not really looking forward to dealing with. Now, I can't really deal with that watcher over there. If I shoot him, this dude's going to get way too scared that his friend is no longer with him. I'm going to see if I can't line up a headshot here and hopefully kill this dude in one shot, though. Now, in the meantime, let's see if we can't meander our way all the way over here. Obviously, we were able to detect that we have several guys over here. Still a little bit of troop movement. Fortunately, we're not really able to climb. Obviously, scaling the wall is not quite an option, but if I can beat this watcher, that would save me a lot of headaches, though. So we do have a couple of individuals still kind of moving around. Obviously, we're going to keep that guy highlighted, but for the most part, I think we're going to do okay. Now, once this watcher actually gets out of my way, we should be able to quickly scoop our way right over here. And I'm going to try to get to the top here, but unfortunately not really seeing a great way to get over there without really being detected.
Look what we did! Sweet victory!
Alrighty here, so now we have our second camp. It looks like we do have some of our friendlies that are actually already over here, kind of setting up a perimeter just in case our abilities aren't quite up to snuff. Now, as you guys can see, we do have a lot more guards over here. Now, as of the moment, we do need to destroy the alarm. The alarm looks to be obviously all the way over there, which is not really what I want to see. I would have preferred if it was closer to us, a little bit more away from the others. But, beggars can't be choosers. We got to take every small victory we can get, and in those cases, obviously, we're going to have to kind of be as sneaky-beaky-like as humanly possible. Alright, so I can't really take those guys out without freaking everybody out. That guy's kind of all by himself down there, so I might be able to sneak over and kill him. Gotta be careful of that guy, though, considering that as soon as he detects us, we are in a world of hurt, though. Now, in terms of destroying the alarm, I'm not entirely sure if it's something that can easily be done, or if it's something that we have to get a little bit closer to do. Now, as of the moment, that guy's been taken out of commission, so we're doing okay. Do have a guy over here. I'm going to see if I can't line up a headshot on this guy, though. Alright, so far we're doing okay. Might have a couple of guys that got a little spooked there. Unfortunately, things did not quite work out in the mannerism that we were hoping for, but we will do the very best we can to take these guys out of commission. Obviously, we're going to really try to guard that as much as possible, but I think we're kind of slicing and dicing these guys pretty well, though. See if we can't get behind these guys. I'm going to cut that dude into small little pieces, and then obviously we got a pretty good flank going there as well. Alrighty here, let's spend a little bit of time on our last camp. Obviously, we're going to try to do this the best we can, but unfortunately, they are just really anxious. As soon as they see any movement at all of a sudden the entire camp is kind of chasing us down, trying to slice and dice us, shooting us with their bows. I mean, it's just kind of a real problem that we got going here. Now, I'm not really seeing any great way to go about this. The alarm obviously is in the center of camp, nowhere near us, so of course that makes our life incredibly fun. Let's see if I can't snipe this guy in the face, though. Alrighty here. Well, not the cleanest abilities that we've shown with our archery skills. Alright, so try to line up a headshot on this dude. Obviously, accuracy is definitely not working out too well for us. That dude made a single grunt, and all of a sudden everybody has found themselves running all the way over here. I'm going to see if we can't hold these guys off. Obviously going to try to deal a little bit of extra damage in the meantime, but we do have several guys all the way over here, though. In the meantime, we can actually kill all these guys that are remaining. That dude is going to have one very bad day, as you guys can see. So obviously for him, things are not going to quite work out too well. That dude is on fire, so obviously he's not having a great day either. We do have several guys over here. It looks like they do have their bows. They're attempting to really do the best they can, but kind of a big challenging day, as you guys can see, for many of these guys. We do have plenty of friendlies over here. Obviously, they're trying to use their bows to help us out. Got a good shot on that guy, but I'm hoping to be able to finish him up here in just a moment. Obviously, he's doing a little bit of rolling around, though.
Always have faith in the Nora. For all mother. One less thing to think about.
The camps have been dealt with. Now to the ring of metal. Its high walls protect the enemy. We'll have to scale the height. Under fire if we're detected.
I have another idea. Their base has a weakness. Send me in alone, and I'll exploit it. If I'm successful, I'll blow a hole in those walls big enough for the entire war party to charge through.
Sounds like a plan. So long as I get to come with you.
A war chief should be grateful for 2 arrows so eager to spring from the bow. Yes, Varl. Go with Aloy as her spearmate, but be vigilant.
Yes, War Chief. I will.
Go now. We wait on your signal.
You do have a plan, right?
You followed me this far, even into the ruins. I thought you trusted me.
I do, but how would you know that this base has a weakness?
Patience, Varl. You'll know soon enough. Up you go.
Take my hand. Take the one on the right.
But I will endure for the shadow, for Meridian.
I'll take the one on the left.
For the shadow, for Meridian.
Two more. You take the one on the left.
I must stay alert. A weapon for Shadow to
There. See that covered shelter?
Do you see those corruptors?
Focus, Varl. That shelter is full of blaze. A whole stockpile of it. If I set it off, the explosion will destroy those corruptors and collapse the wall too.
A breach for the Nora to charge through. Can't hit it from here, though. We'll need to get closer.
I'll get closer. You head back, tell Sona the plan, and lead them to that side of the ring.
I'll see it done. And when the wall collapses, I'll be first through the breach.
Now all I have to do is make it all happen. If I can do this quietly, it'll be a lot easier.
Alright, so we're going to attempt to do this as quietly as humanly possible. Obviously, that's going to be incredibly challenging, as you guys can see. We do have some humans. We obviously have a watcher. We just have a lot of stuff down here that's really not going to be super fun to deal with. But, again, it's kind of part of the journey that we have to go through, the sacrifices we make for the greater good. Now, obviously, I'm going to try to get down to this bush over here, but I'm really trying to find a great time to jump down. I feel like as soon as we do this, we got to be really fast, though. Now, I do need to wait for the machine over here to do his rounds. As soon as that guy's taken out, we should be able to jump down and snipe this dude right in the neck real quick. Now, it's going to be really, really difficult with that big guy over there, considering that I feel like as soon as he sees me, we're going to have whole kinds of new problems that previously were not really something we were dealing with. Now, obviously his back is to us at the moment, so I'm going to try to double time it just a little bit here. We do have a guy that's actually facing the opposite direction. Hopefully he'll continue to stay looking the opposite direction.
Just need to get an angle on that blaze and shoot it.
Yeah, if I don't really... Ooh, that is not exactly what I wanted to see. We have lots of stuff over here, so... as long as that dude stays focused on that wall over there, things are going to look okay. I'm going to try to make a run for the ditch in just a moment, but really got to kind of time this the best that we can, though.
Don't mind
Got
me.
someone down over here. Doesn't look good.
Alright, so they have found that corpse, unfortunately. Not entirely what I was hoping for, but I don't think there's obviously a great way to get over there. Now, let's see if we can't try to highlight some more of these guys. We got a couple more individuals inside of here. And then obviously the Watcher that's continuing to do his own thing. Don't really see anything for those guys to go alert, so that's probably going to be okay for us. We're making really, really good progress at the moment, so let's try to keep it up.
Always said, patience. I should be able to hit the blaze from here. Then we do it the hard way.
Alrighty, so obviously we basically need to kill all the guys that we kind of just ignored for the last several minutes. So obviously that's kind of an interesting way of approaching things. Very large creature over there. Obviously we do have fire around us. Let's try to get away from that as quickly as possible, though. I'm going to try to take out these archers because I fear that they might be a little bit more deadly to our friends. And obviously I don't want our friends dying because we may need them. You never really know. Alrighty here. So, big creature obviously is not a fan of us. Let's do a little bit of flanking here for just a moment. Gonna slice that dude into small little pieces. His friend obviously is not the most intelligent individual to kind of hold up a candle to the rest of his friends, though. Now, of course, this one actually has given us really, really good angle at the moment, so let's try not to mess that up. Obviously, this guy was trying to come in for a little bit of CQB action, but it did not work out too well for him. Let's clean up some of these archers real quick by doing a little bit more slicing and dicing, of course. Well, I think we probably made a pretty good decision by not trying to fight this all by ourselves, even with all of our allies. Obviously, it's really, really challenging, though. Does look like we continue to have some more stuff that we need to deal with. Obviously, everybody's just kind of coming out to play, it looks like. I mean, we got all kinds of individuals all over the place. Let's see if we can't take most of these guys out of commission, though. Obviously, running a little low on arrows, but luckily for us, our crafting skills are almost next to none again. You know, you kind of couple that with some really good archery skills, and it's bound that you're going to need some more arrows, though. Oops, that's actually a friendly, so we don't need to be hitting that guy.
All-Mother, look upon our victory. A debt of blood is paid. Remember this day, brave Nora.
From your lips to the goddess's ears. Yes, remember it. Be ready to leave this place. Let your spears and arrows rest in the bodies of the fallen. They are tainted, like these ruins.
It's over. They won't be able to kill again. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus.